welcome back to Olympus Critics. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot of Star Wars news, which we was expecting for D23, and I would say two things that really stood out. Of course, we had the Mandalorian trailer. We saw some of that footage a couple of weeks ago from Comic-Con, so we're not too surprised by what we saw. So I really won't get into what we saw in the trailer because we already got that. But we got some Ahsoka news, and we actually have a casting for Ezra Bridger, and his name is Iman Isfandi. If I'm pronouncing that name wrong, I apologize. But a lot of people thought it was going to be the actor who played Aladdin, but that's not the case. They went a different route. So this actor, I'm not familiar with some of the stuff he's played in, but then I'll have to go check out some of his work. But yes, he is the Ezra Bridger, and we still didn't get a release date of when Ahsoka will be coming on the streaming service. I'm assuming that it's going to come sometime after The Mandalorian ends in 2023, but I'm excited for that. And we got some Tales of the Jedi trailer. They released that, and that really excites me, seeing Dooku in his prime and seeing a young Qui-Gon Jinn and Yaddle. We see Yaddle and Dooku going toe to toe, and we actually get to see Ahsoka in her first training sessions with Anakin. And I think they said 3 episodes will tie with Dooku and 3 episodes will tie with Ahsoka. And the footage that we saw, I mean, it's telling a lot. Like Padme's funeral, and it seems that Ahsoka went to the funeral. She was in hiding, and we actually going to see how she gets those lightsabers. But what we saw in one of those comics where she fought, I think it was her book if I'm not mistaken, when she fought an Inquisitor and was able to defeat him and take his lightsaber. So that's very interesting. I'm probably excited for this more than anything, to be honest with you. I love the Mandalorian, but you're giving me history lessons about Dooku, Qui-Gon. I hope we see Sifo Dyas, because we've been hearing his name in books, but we actually haven't seen him in something except that little big piece when Yoda, I think he was in a trance or something. He spoke to Sifo Dyas. But other than that, I would like to see more of this character and his interactions with Dooku, because they were best friends. And it's pretty much, we didn't really get anything about Bad Batch, which was weird. We didn't hear anything. There was rumors going around that they may push this to January, which is not, I'm not too thrilled about that news. I was expecting this to come out in the fall, something I can watch. Andor's coming out. Why not have 2 Star Wars shows coming out? Just put them on different days. You don't have to put them on the same exact date. And that's the only thing I don't like about Disney Plus. Sometimes you got a Star Wars, you got animation, you got live action. Play both of them around the same time. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think they're just trying to stretch this stuff out. Let Andor have its session. Tales of the Jedi, Bad Batch. Maybe it will intertwine with Mandalorian. If it's coming out in January, we still don't know what they're going to do with the Mandalorian, when they're going to drop that. But we'll see in the coming days. But this is an exciting time for Star Wars, especially on the streaming. But post comments, let me know what you guys think of this news that we got from D23.